Hello and how's it going, everybody? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. The news I have for you today is a small but very important update from Bethesda that is pretty awesome, and I wanted to give you my take on it. Some of you may know about this information already, but I wanted to talk about it today because it is not only a good sign for the future of Bethesda, but possibly a good sign for the future of gaming as a whole. You might hear some hammering in the background during this video. My neighbors are busy building an empire next door, but let's carry on. What I am talking about today is this tweet from Bethesda themselves. A few days ago, Bethesda rocked the gaming community and even memed on Epic a bit by saying that Rage 2, Wolfenstein Youngblood and Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, Doom Eternal, and other future Bethesda games will be released on Steam as well as the Bethesda store at the same time, meaning no exclusivity with Epic Games, and interestingly enough, not even Bethesda's own digital launcher and platform. Bethesda received some flack in the past for making games exclusive to their own Bethesda launcher and not making them available on Steam, so it's a bit refreshing to see Bethesda both learn from their own mistakes as well as take note on the community's disdain towards the Epic Game Store making games temporarily exclusive to their platform. This all started with Metro Exodus. The game even had pre-orders on Steam before Epic announced that Exodus would be an Epic Game Store's exclusive at launch, and that Metro Exodus wouldn't even be on Steam until a year later. The community review-bombed Exodus, and Deep Silver had to issue a fitting but kinda strange public apology.
Oh! They drove a dump truck full of money up to my house. I'm not made of stone.
Now, The Outer Worlds, which also caught the hype and praise of everyone when it was announced back at the Game Awards in 2018, has also recently been claimed and gobbled up by that Epic Game Store's exclusivity. So Bethesda announcing that their games will not fall victim to this is a very good sign for Bethesda, and it seems like they may have started a bit of a trend here. CD Projekt Red did as well state that their games won't ever be an exclusive to one single digital platform, and then yesterday, Gearbox said that Borderlands 3 will be available on Steam at launch and that they have no intention at making it an Epic Game Store's exclusive. It seems like the trend of announcing that your new game won't be an exclusive to the Epic Game Store is assuming direct control, and this is freaking awesome. This is great because I foresee this as being the ripple that could eventually get rid of exclusives in gaming as a whole as well. One thing to keep in mind though is exclusivity like this is far from new in the gaming industry. Sure, it's all fun and easy to hate on Epic, but Nintendo has had the longest running track of exclusive game franchises for the longest time. Sony is also well known and even praised for its large line of Sony-only game titles, but the community seems to only want to hate and focus their negative energy on Epic for this stuff. But sure, I do agree, Epic did screw a lot of people by taking Metro Exodus off Steam after several pre-orders were already placed. That was super shitty, and they definitely deserve some hate for that. But let's take that same opinion and carry it over to exclusivity in gaming as a whole. I have personally never liked exclusive anything in gaming, especially exclusive game franchises. And this comes from somebody who has owned almost every game console at the same time before. I hate the idea of a company forcing you to buy their console just to play a specific game. It makes total sense from a business perspective, sure, but I'm a gamer first and I stand for the community before anything else. And that is why I am proud to say that this memeing against the Epic Game Store exclusivity may be the first signs of a movement against all exclusivity in gaming in general. And I'll even go a step further here. Many of you may know that I have a loose Epic Games affiliation. Before you click off the video or unsubscribe, no, I don't support them or advertise or speak for them or do anything with them in any way. My affiliation is very loose and simple. A lot of other content creators have stuff like this. You can use code, all caps, Skullzi_TV when you purchase anything from the Epic Games Store or with V-Bucks in Fortnite. This is just a way, my affiliation with them is just a way that you can choose to support the channel. I am using Epic for this very reason, and that is it. Just a way for you to support the channel and a way for the channel to get a little bit more income so we can improve content quality and so I can have more time to do videos. It has nothing to do with me supporting Epic or anything at all. And I say that because what I'm about to say may cost me this Epic affiliation, but that is fine because as I just said earlier, I stand for the community and gaming first, before anything else. Epic Games, you need to stop being shitworms when it comes to these exclusivity deals. I wouldn't normally be so harsh with my words here, maybe I would, whatever, but they knew they were going to rip a lot of people off when they pulled Metro Exodus from Steam for up to an entire year after people already pre-ordered this game on Steam. There's no way they didn't know people pre-ordered this game on Steam. There's no way they knew this wasn't going to be seen as some kind of negative thing, and that means they put the dollar even above their own damn reputation. Yeah, sure, whatever, eventually Steam users were able to use their Steam pre-orders, big whoop-de-doo, but this wasn't the case initially, and like I said, Epic knew they were being pretty forceful here. They're like being the freaking mafia. Basically, the thing that I am pissed at Epic about is they are very clearly using their money to influence gaming companies to make things exclusive to their own digital platform for literally no other reason than greed. Sure, making money as a business and having that as a goal is one thing, whatever, I guess that's normal, but there is always and always has been this unwritten code of business ethics, and even though something is legal and possible and that you can indeed get away with doing it, maybe even profit from it, that doesn't mean you won't become a gigantic piece of shit for doing it. This has been Skullzi being real with you all, and as always, I want to know what you have to say or think about all of this. Let me know down in the comments below, and if your comment wins the internet and may get featured in a future video. Don't forget to subscribe to stay in the know when it comes to the latest and the greatest gaming news. Follow me over on Twitter for the latest channel updates and random stuff about me. Come over to the channel Discord chat server where there is always an awesome and active conversation and some speculation taking place. Check out the channel merchandise over on Loot Drop on Teespring, where you can get a shirt to let everyone else know that your bullshit capacity meter is always running at 0%. And if you want to have your hands in providing future content and even getting access to my latest gaming discoveries before I even do videos about them, as well as sneak peeks on my new videos, then consider subscribing to the community on Patreon or joining the channel here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when the Epic Games knocks down my door because apparently I pissed them off. The truth hurts, doesn't it?
Bye, have a great time.